Hi creatives, happy Insta Monday. I'm Julie, founder of EAFTOS, with you in mind. We must make mental health a priority. Reframe your expectations on yourself and name your victories. The creative process is a journey with ups and downs, pivots and hurdles. Be intentional about each day, each step. If today is a victory to do the basic self-care like brushing your teeth, savoring a cup of coffee, really seeing yourself and your loved ones in front of you, being present today in this breath, in this moment, I promise tomorrow's content will thank you, and so will yourself. I've been stuck at home this summer with a kitchen remodel and a hubs with several work proposals on top of my own summer class in counseling. So this week I decided we'd live vicariously through travel vlogs to beautiful destinations. For Insta Monday, I scoured Insta and found one with the title I love for its approachable candor, The Awkward Tourist. Sure, there were ones I could choose with no shortage, skin reveals, six packs, and the prototypical Insta shots that leave the rest of the world feeling less than the perfection captioned. But I personally appreciate real. Kelly Lacey and her husband Kevin definitely keep it real with their 49,000 followers, sharing everyone's worst nightmare these days, their unexpected delay getting the COVID results, putting their return to the US temporarily in jeopardy. Fortunately, it only lasted overnight and cost well a few extra dollars staying at a nearby hotel. The trip was worth it though, and we'll get back to that one in a minute. First, their most recent, beautiful Italy in 13 seconds. Kelly gives travel advice, including best time to visit to capture the sun perfectly hitting the village and where best to stay to have more time to better explore when the day trippers aren't there. Adding a travel tip to be prepared to haul your luggage up and down some very steep and narrow stairs. But worth it. They gave us a sneak peek into the villa where the Kardashians stayed, captioning the reel with the honest truth that they themselves did not stay there. Given there's no shortage of that prototypical Insta variety I mentioned, here's another reason I picked Kelly to highlight. She captions this post, "Change your mindset, change the world." As I shared at the beginning of this vid, I am pursuing a counseling certificate and am almost done. Goals. EAFTOS means self in Greek. Mental health is hugely important to me and why I chose the motto, value yourselves, we do. I think it is so easy for us creatives to get lost in the pressure of likes and clicks, the busyness of juggling our content work, mixing together the joy of producing with the headaches that don't come so naturally to making our content visible to the social media world. We must make mental health a priority. I go deeper into how during our Takeaway Tuesday Creative Life Coaching, the third Tuesday of every month. Hit the bell so you don't miss out. At EAFTOS, we are developing a business app that will measure and centralize your content worth cross platforms, valuing your content much like the housing app Zillow. But I want to go farther than that. I want to go beyond calculating your content worth to valuing your whole self. Kelly nails it. We have to change our mindset to change the world. Valuing yourself through the entire creative process will not only help produce better content, but also the energy you put out into the world. Never feel guilty to make self-care a priority. On that same note, Kelly is candid about giving herself and encouraging others toward more self-grace. She writes, "Is anyone else constantly putting too much pressure on themselves? Or is it just me? It's like I feel everything I do is urgent, when really most of it could be done at a more leisurely pace. If I'm too stressed out or need a mental health day, I'm not one of the people that thinks it's some kind of badge of honor to constantly be busy. Yet I'm always saying to myself that I could have done more. I think that people like us really just need to evaluate each day as it comes and realize that even if all we could do for one day is get up, brush our teeth, and make ourselves food, that's okay, especially with all the craziness that is still going on in this world. It'll only do good for those of us who put all the pressure on ourselves to just step back and give ourselves a little bit of grace. Who wants to join me in giving themselves a little grace today? Yes, Kelly, one of my side passions is leading a group of moms with teens in crisis. Grace is a big emphasis. These precious to me moms have unique and weighty challenges that I won't go into here to relate, for it would come off completely shallow. Yet my primary advice applies. Reframe your expectations on yourself and name your victories. The creative process is a journey with ups and downs, pivots and hurdles. Be intentional about each day, each step. If today is a victory to do the basic self-care like brushing your teeth, savoring a cup of coffee, really seeing yourself and your loved ones in front of you, being present today in this breath, in this moment, I promise tomorrow's content will thank you, and so will yourself. COVID forced us to slow down. The world's universal. Though there is so much bad we could focus on, let's remember the good and keep it going. We are on one long journey. Let's not choose the supersonic route, but instead take the scenic route, truly savoring the good in and around us, giving grace in abundance to both. How about we return to where we started as promised with the trip prior to the COVID test result hiccup? My top fave trip they've vlogged about, which was Iceland. This kissing volcano. We could stay here for a good long minute watching the vibrant hot lava flow at slow pace down the molten rock. Yes, so worth it, Kelly, hiking the 3 hours to and back so we could share the view with you. Thank you. Kelly's advice is to bring lots of layers so you can enjoy the weather no matter what it is, and it changes every 5 seconds, she says. Here's her 5 places to visit. I'm going to close with her hubs, Mr. Videographer, The Awkward Tourist. His less known channel, but also so very cool, I have to mention it, called The Abandoned Project. So cool for art's sake. And get your mind traveling to bygone times, wondering what stories they leave behind. From an abandoned shipwreck, a zoo, ski resort, traveling, old Route 66, including a ghost town along the way, the California Oxnard Marina Hotel, and more. You have to check it out, truly. Props to Kelly and Kevin for the creative work you put out into the world and for keeping it real. Remember, new industry every week and 3 content creators making a difference. Insta Mondays, YouTube Wednesdays, and TikTok Saturdays. Would love to hear your thoughts and struggles, if you're willing, on making mental health a priority through the creative process. Comment below and share with the rest of us. On that note, what's our motto? Value yourselves. We do. See you next time, creatives.